Hi everybody, how are you doing and welcome to the Urge of Razga. Today we're playing Mono Blue Tempo in Guilds of Ravnica Standard. So if you don't know the deck, this deck tries to play a Mist Clock Tower turn 1 and then Curious Obsession turn 2, protect it with Spell Pierce, and Dive Down, and Siren Stone Tamer. And you have a lot of, and then you just draw cards. You have a lot of counter spells, Essence Scatter, Wizard Retort. You have more ways to draw cards with Charter Course, and then just make your opponent just give to get more time. You have Merfolk Trickster and Exclusion Mage. To close the game faster, you have Tempest Djinn, and if you need another creature to stick the Curious Obsession on, you have the Nightveil Sprite. And this is basically the deck. In the sideboard we have Syncopate, we have Sentinel Totem, Syncopate for control, and both for Izzet Drakes. Negate, Disdainful Stroke for control, Disdainful Stroke also for Golgari, Sleep for decks that go wide for tempo, Diamond Mirror for any aggro deck, and yeah. Let's get to the matches. We're on 0-0, as you can see, and match 1. We want to play first if we can. There is no Curious Obsession in this hand, but this hand is still fine. It's not a good hand. It's not a great hand, but it's reasonable. Temple Garden for our opponent. Let's play the Storm Tamer. Pass the turn. I'm not sure it's correct, but I don't think we should just play Merfolk Trickster. Alright. Rewarded. Curious Obsession, the Mist Clock Herald. Get in for 3. Pass the turn. Opponent attacks, so we just Merfolk Trickster. Beat you. Opponent. Rootbound Crag. Lava Coil. And passes. So we don't have the Mist Clock Herald and the Curious Obsession, but we do have a counterspell in our hand. We do have a pretty fast clock. We should be fine. History of Benalia we're going to counter. The card is extremely powerful, and Going Glide is a pretty good strategy against our deck. Sacred Foundry, tapped for our opponent. Flooded. That's bad. Opponent down to 10. And Aurelia. That's really bad. Now we can't really attack. Temple Garden tapped. Passes. Essence Scatter now. Really? Like, our opponent has a 5-turn clock. If we would draw last turn, things would be much better. Opponent gets in for 5. Yep. Yep. Hmm. Well, that was a mistake. Opponent could put this to. Oh my God! Are we ever gonna win it? Alright, pass the turn. Pass the turn. Pass the turn. We don't have planeswalkers, happily. But how are we ever going to win it? Okay, yep. I think this game is over. Buchler, nah. Opponent. Thorn Lieutenant. Alright, we're dead. I'm not going to concede, but we can't really win it. Well, I am going to concede. This game is over. Sideboard. So, Disdainful Stroke seems fine. Syncopate seems fine. They don't play colors that... They don't seem to play anything that interacts with graveyards. Negate doesn't seem necessary, maybe sleep. But we didn't see a lot of creatures, so I'm not sure. I don't like Nightveil Sprite. I think it's the worst card in the deck. And maybe Chart, of course. Syncopate will put and Disdainful Stroke here, and yeah. I think that's how we're going to sideboard in this match. I don't know the matchup, I've never played it. But this hand is reasonable. We're going to keep. Mistlocked Herald, go. Temple Garden, tapped. Passes. Well, that's good news. Passes. After Sacred Foundry. Alright, so Siren Storm Tamer. We got Syncopate, we got Essence Scatter, we got Wizard Retorts. We have mana to cast them all. Opponent. Clifftop Retreat. Legion Warboss. I'll Syncopate X1 because I don't want... As the game goes long, Syncopate loses of its value, and we don't want to be in a spot where we just can Syncopate. And we have a dead card in our hand, so I think here we chart a course and hope to draw land. Oh, we didn't. So hope that they don't play Aurelia. I mean, it's not that worse if they that bad if they do, but it's not good at all. Ugh. History of Benalia. Not good, but not that bad, I think. Curious Obsession. Go attacking. Draw a card. It's a dive down. Pass the turn. created Tutu. Goes attacking. We're going to take it this time. I prefer to play the Trickster next turn to prevent 4 damage. Forest. And Knight of Autumn. I don't think so. Hope he doesn't have a removal. Oh, Conclave Tribunal. That's not good. Although not that bad, I guess. Yeah, attack with the Siren Storm Tamer. Pass the turn. Yep. Beginning of combat, we will Merfolk Trickster, one of the knights. We're going to take 4. Down to 14. Sunpetal Grove. Nah, Carnage Tyrant. Man, this card is broken. Like, absolutely broken. We need to raise it. We can't just. Problem is we can't just try to kill it because it's like too big. What's this? The Immortal Sun. No. We will Wizard Retort. So we have 2 options. We can double block, or we can take it. I think we will take it. We have a 2-turn clock. We have, like, hopefully. What do we do now? If we block with Trickster and pump its toughness, we stay alive, right? So, I mean 5, 2, 6. So attack for 6. Pass the turn. Opponent. Dive down. Down to 1. Opponent. What? No! This is not... What the heck? I hate this card. Okay. Okay. 0-1. Not a good start. But, like, I guess it happens. Man, this was bad. We want to play first. This is a pretty bad hand. We're going to mulligan it. And this is a keep. Not a great keep, but a keep. Stormtimer, go. Adventurous Impulse. Reveals a... Swamp. Okay. Probably should. Alright. Island, Nightfield Sprite, get in. Woodland Cemetery. Wild Growth Walker. So we can't really just pass. We have to leave up the Essence Scatter because our opponent might play an Explorer creature, which we really don't want him to do. Opponent gets in for 1. Yep. Wizard's Retort is a good draw. Curious Obsession on top. Pass the turn. Pass. Alright, Wizard Retort, the Jadelight Ranger. Opponent gets in for 1. Yep. Alright, so Curious Obsession, the Nightfield Sprite. Island to the graveyard. Curious Obsession. I guess we can Curious Obsession this, and then if they try to destroy, just dive down. But maybe not. I mean, it's not very good. It's not a very good idea. Pass the turn. See what our opponent does. Assassin's Trophy. The Curious Obsession. That's interesting. And wrong, in my opinion. Maybe he doesn't have another removal. And that makes a little more sense, but I still think it's wrong. It's not correct. Leave it on top. Well, not very good for us. For sure. Essence Scatter to the top. Draw it. Play the island, play a Nightfield Sprite. Pass the turn. Our opponent doesn't have another removal, and he has a Thrashing Brontodon in his hand. We're going to counter the Thrashing Brontodon. And our opponent has 2 cards in his hand. He can attack for 5. We're going to take 5. We have 4 power, we get to draw cards. Surveil 1 twice. Spell Pierce to the graveyard. Dive down to the top. Dive down. Alright. Pass the turn. Vivien Reid. Okay. The right thing is obviously to take it down on... Well, continues to do mistakes, but sure. Trickster. Target the Wild Growth Walker, I guess. Block the Branchwalker. Pump the Trickster. Oh, Tempest Djinn. This is a great draw. So we're going to kill Vivian Reed. Put her opponent to oh wow. Curious Obsession is great. Tempest Djinn, go. Alright. The only way your opponent can survive this turn is by playing a J-Late Ranger. And Vivian Reed, okay. He has to take it down. He has to. Alright, dive down. Alright. Alright. Opponent scoops. Let's sideboard. So we want disdainful stroke. We maybe want syncopate. Probably not sleep. Sentinel totem. We don't want Nightveil Sprite. Exclusion Mage isn't that good because a lot of their creatures have ETB abilities, and what else? I think that a Spell Pierce can get out, and these will come in, and yeah, run it like this. This is a very good hand. We're going to keep it. It's not. No question here. It's just a great hand. That dies to duress. Yikes. Well, it's not dead to duress, happily. But this hand is much worse now when it takes the Curious Obsession. Okay. Things like this happen. Opponent. Wild Growth Walker. Yikes. Attack with the Mistcloaked Herald. I'm really disappointed. This hand would be great. All we need to do is to draw Curious Obsession, I guess. Trickster is fine. Pass the turn. Now we won't counter Seeker's Choir. We will Trickster instead. Okay. Deathgorge Scavenger. I think I should not play it. If a creature card does. Okay. Opponent passes. Dive down is nice. Alright, your opponent attacks. Okay. We will just deal more damage to you. Okay. Deathgorge. Scavenger. Forest. Deathgorge Scavenger. We will counter We don't want our opponent to gain life. We don't want our opponent to have a bigger creature. And our opponent passes. Curious Obsession. Ooh, nice. That's really good. Attack with both. Always yes, always yield. Wizard Retort! Woohoo! This is so awesome. Okay, resolves. Okay. Okay. I would counter, but when he has another one, I believe we should um we should not counter that, but instead I think we should counter the explore creatures. Pass the turn. Opponent. Come on, play Vivian Reed. Detection Tower. Yikes. J-Late. We can counter, but still bad. So now if our opponent attacks with everything, we just block one. Okay. Sure. Spell. We want another Wizard Retort or an Essence Scatter, I believe. God. Really? Opponent. Come on, play Vivian Reed, opponent, please. Block the Wild Growth Walker. Opponent passes. Curious Obsession. Woohoo! Wait a moment. Yeah, that's curious. I mean, if he has it, he has it. And I'm talking, of course, about a removal, 2-mana removal. Essence Scatter. This is good. Opponent untaps. Spell Pierce. This is really bad. Yep. Yep. Okay, this was bad. I think it with everything, but I'm not sure, so. Come on, Tempest Jin. Come on, please. One time. Overgrown Tomb. Okay. Tempest Jin. We draw an island. Pass the turn. You can't attack. Man, this was bad. Why don't they attack with the wild growth? With the second wild growth walker? It's a mistake. Tempest Jin. No! Man, if we lose this game because of that, I'm gonna be very disappointed. We're completely flooded. This is really bad. Just attack with everything. What are you scared of? Tempest Jin. Well, we're not dead yet, right? opponent just attacks with should just attack with everything now. God. But he is a bad player, so... Tempest Djinn. Ooh. So now things might be good. Alright. Good game. We draw a tone lands. It's... We drew like... I'm not sure. 19 cards? Overall, maybe a little more. But a lot less than half the cards in our deck. And yet... This is a keep. I mean... No Curious Obsession, but aside from that... Missed clock to go. Opponent. Swamp. Passes. Right. Island. Get in for 1. Pass the turn. Forest. And Wild Growth Water. Syncopate X1. For the exact same reason we syncopated in the first game, it just becomes worse as the game goes along. Get in for 1, pass the turn. Swamp. Branchwalker. We will Essence Scatter. Opponent passes. Land? I land. Yay. Storm Tamer. Attack for 1. Pass the turn. Now I have a faster clock, I guess. Forest for our opponent. And... Come on. Sentinel Totem. If we're losing this match, I'm gonna be very disappointed. No, thank you. Island to the bottom. Pass the turn. So, now... Our opponent has a chance to... God. I hate their deck. Opponent. Alright, we're going to sacrifice the Siren Stormtremor. It's not gonna counter the Vraska's Contempt because of the ability, but it is going to counter the Vraska's Contempt because the Vraska's Contempt fizzles. And the reason I want to do it is I don't want her opponent to gain life. And that's basically it. God. This was bad. I wanted to draw land. I mean, I guess it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. Vraska, Golgari Queen. Right, that's fine, I guess. Opponent. Wild Growth Walker. Yak. So, we will play a Mistcloaked Herald and we will pass the turn. So, Ravenous Chupacabra, less than Scatter. This Detection Tower is annoying. I guess we will Curious Obsession and attack Vraska. I mean, I don't want Vraska to be able to just kill Tempest Djinn or kill the Mistcloaked Herald. So, we want a counter spell, I think. Specifically, a Wizard Retort. Wizard's Retort. I guess we can kill the Vraska. Hope our opponent doesn't draw removal. Pass the turn. Come on, a removal. Everything but a removal. Even a Jadelight Ranger. We will be fine. Both of us have almost no cards in hand. But we have this. Dive Down is great. No, actually it isn't, because of the Detection Tower. Man, I hate that card. I didn't think I'll ever say that, but I mean, this card is just good in this matchup. Pass the turn. See what your opponent does. We are drawing a lot of cards, but I don't know. Come on, no removal, no removal, no removal, please! Man. Please, no removal. We have a 2-turn clock, but if your opponent has a removal, or I mean, play Jadelight Ranger. We still win, opponent. Just don't play any removal. That's all I want. Don't. Thrashing Brontodon. That's not good, but that's not that bad. Our opponent can sacrifice this 3/4 to make us draw one less card each turn. It won't be good, but for us, but it won't be that bad. Drawing 2 cards is broken. I mean, it's probably correct to do it, but it's not that bad. That's what I want to say. That's what I want to say. Come on, opponent. Come on. Opponent takes his time to think. We probably aren't going to win on time, but who knows? Opponent should pass. Nope. Alright. Island is good. It gives us a 2-turn clock. Tempest Djinn, go. Now I'm pretty sure we win even if our opponent just plays Jade Late Ranger. And our opponent scoops. Okay. Okay. Let's go on to match number 3. Alright. Match 3. We gotta play first. That's good. This is not a great hand, but it's a keep in my opinion. Alright. Siren Stormtamer, go. Opponent plays Plains and Legion's Landing. So I'm going to play an island and get in for 1. So and the reason I'm not playing I'm not playing the Nightfell Sprite is that I have no idea whether my opponent plays the version with that card's name, Ajana's Pridemate. If he does, then I'll better just... Okay, he does. I'm going to Essence Scatter the Pridemate. I mean... That's easy. Right, we drew a Wizard's Retort. Get in with Siren Storm with the Storm Tamer. I hope to draw land. Opponent gets in for 4. Let's Trickster. Target that down to Vanguard. Block the down to Vanguard. Opponent plays Pride of Quenchors. This is fine. It's not bad. I mean... Okay. I think we're going to take it. Not sure whether it's correct or not, but... Sky March. Down Vanguard, I think we're going to counter. We draw Tempest Jin. I don't think we should attack here. I think we just pass. Banalish Marshal. Okay. Okay, that's gonna be good. Very good. Trickster. The Banalish Marshal. Then block here, block here. Tempest Jin. And get in for 2. If our opponent attacks, I don't think we should block. We can play another Tempest Jin. We can just race. Vanguard and Sky Marcher. Okay, so let's get in for 3. Then bounce the Banalish Marshal with Excluser Mage. Because I don't want the Legions landing, and I want them to cast as little spells as possible next turn. If our opponent plays Banalish Marshal and attacks for 2, we block and block. Block here, block here. If our opponent pays for life, I'm happy. If not, I'm even happier. He does. That's good. Okay, so this Spell Pierce means we can just play the Nightveil Sprite and then maybe pass? I'm not sure. I want to be able to block this. I guess I can attack for 3. We can jump. We're leading this race currently, and being able to play another Tempest Jin when we draw, when we want, is very important. Spell Pierce the History of Benalia, and that's why I left it up. So now we are going to play the Tempest Jin next turn, so I don't think we should block. Actually, let's jump. With nothing to lose. Tempest Jin, Mist-Cloaked Herald, get in for 4. So our opponent is dead on board. So we think that what we should do is just make sure that we're not dead this turn. So for example, we're going to jump with the Mist-Cloaked Herald because of the card Pride of Conquerors. But I do want the Tempest Jin to leave, so I'm not going to block with it. Playing around our opponent's out. That's what we're doing here. Opponent scoops. Okay. So, in this matchup, we want Sleep, we want Diamond Mare. Nightfall Sprite, I don't think we want it. And I think the Charter Course is a little too slow. No, actually, Dive Down, they don't play a lot of removal, so I think this is how we're going to sideboard in this match. And yeah, let's hope for good. So they do play more removal post board, but I think it's still not worth it. They sound reasonable, I guess. Not great hand, but I mean, there is Diamond Mare. Diamond Mare is good. Diamond Mare can gain a lot of life during the game. Island, go. I hope for now a Janice Pridemate. Because, okay, that's fine. We'll see what we draw. Alright. Just play the mare. Diamond Mare. On blue, and see what your opponent plays. Hope for no 3-drop. Sacred Foundry, untapped. Leonin Vanguard. Wow! Oh, Boston again. Okay, for a moment I thought he has that thing. So we can bounce this, or we can just pass. Or we can bounce this. I think that with no, like, with no other, that with this hand we should just pass and see what we draw next turn. Leave up the wizard retort for things like Aurelia or Benalish Marshall. Gains 1. Gains more. Right. Bounce this. Adanta Vanguard. He has 1 card in his hand. I have no idea what it is, but the problem with Exclusion Mage is that he doesn't have any vision. I think we're not going to Curious Obsession it. Wizard's Retort. Opponent. I think we're going to block the Leonin Vanguard. Okay. Come on, creature. Alright, Siren Stormhammer is a creature. And it actually is going to survive another turn, which is great because this means that we can Curious Obsession and Conclave Tribunal. Spell Pierce, I think. I think we want them to attack into the dive down, so Spell Pierce is better here. Bonin gets in. Dive down. They probably do pay the life. Okay, so we have 2 Curious Obsession, and we'll better play another one. Not sure. Yeah, we do. We have to. So attack. A Trickster would be nice. Tempest Djinn isn't enough, and we skip. Okay. So I don't think we should change anything. Maybe Syncope. But we're on the play, so I think we should just leave it like that. It's really important for me to win this match, to be honest. We want to play first. This hand, reasonable. 1-drop, 3-drop, counter spell, sleep. Opponent mulligans, takes a mulligan. Keeps, stress to the top. Plains. And Healer's Hawk. Island go. Actually, we should attack. If he blocks, we're happy. So, because it means that he can't, and that he won't play a Janus Pride me. Sacred Foundry, tapped, and Sky Marcher, and just attacks. Interesting. Why did he play it untapped if he... That's really interesting. Dauntless Bodyguard, choosing the Sky Marcher. So now we can do a nice trick, but I don't think we should. I think what we should do is just pass. Maybe attack with the Storm Tamer. Not sure. We could. So what I wanted to, what I thought we can do is to play Exclusion Mage and just bounce this to make this, to make it so the Dauntless Bodyguard does nothing. But I don't think we should. I think we should leave the Wizard Retort for History of Benalia and the Benalish Marshal. We're probably going to block. I think that this is a pretty easy block. This will gain flying at some point, and history, we're going to counter. Opponent passes. Island. So we can play Exclusion Mage to get rid of it, but I don't think we should. I think we should attack for 1, pass the turn, and then when he plays like History of Benalia, we can Exclusion Mage one of the tokens to actually kill it. Also, I don't think we should leave it back, because even this way we're leading the race, and... What's this? Benalish Marshal. Yep. That's not good. So, Exclusion Mage the Benalish Marshal. Get in for 1. Pass the turn. We are going to block the Sky Marcher if he plays the Benalish Marshal again and attacks. Plays another Sky Marcher. Okay. passes. So, whew, we can sleep, but we can sleep them, but I'm not sure. I think we'll just get in with the Storm Tamer, let them put more creatures onto the battlefield, because I don't know. I mean, opponent. We're going to block Pride of Rancors. Okay. Healer's Hawk. Now we sleep. Ooh, Tempest Gene. So, that's actually a really interesting thing. We can pass, and then jump and block or something, and then sleep them to gain one more turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think this is what we're going to do. We could sleep them and then, but I don't think we should. If they play Conclave Tribunal, interesting. We're going to take it, I think. Opponent passes. Sleep you. Go to sleep, y'all. We have the Siren Storm Tamer. I'm not afraid of a Settle the Wreckage. Opponent down to 5, and if he doesn't draw a flyer, he is dead. I know. Planes. Alright. Match number 4. To me, it's very important to win this specific match, because if we do win it, we're 3-1, and then we basically get the play points back, which is important to me because I don't have a lot. I don't have a lot of money. This is not a good hand, but we're going to keep it. We're on the draw. If we draw land, it is a great hand, to be honest. Steam Vents, tapped for our opponent. No land. Dive down. Mistlocked Herald, go. I land. Lava Coil. Good god. Let's play Siren Storm Tamer past the turn. With Dive Down to protect this from another. What's this? Enigma Drake. Yuck. Guess we'll pass. I mean, this is not a good matchup, especially not pre-board. Chart, of course. Discords and Arclight Phoenix. And Discovery. So what we want to do is to play another creature to draw another land, play the Storm Tamer, and then just when our opponent attacks with the Enigma Drake, use the Merfolk Trickster to get rid of it. So play the Storm Tamer, pass the turn. Goblin Electromancer. Radical Idiot. Draws a card. Opt. Okay. Plays an island, and Radical Idiot discards Goblin Electromancer. Okay, okay. Okay, sure. Eat it. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Tempest Chain, great. Let's think it through. So we can Explosion Mage this and just attack with everything. I'm not sure whether we should or shouldn't. We probably shouldn't. Actually, why not? Yeah, I'll play the Tempest Chain when we'll have another land, so for now, attack for a punch. This trade is really good for us. So, our opponent takes it. That's a little unfortunate. Crackling Drake. Come on, land. Opt. Their deck is really their deck is a lot of fun to play. It played a similar deck on Arena, but couldn't really play this the full deck. Anyways, if you want us to play this deck on Magic Online, you can help us do so by donating. We're going to take it. If you want to donate, send us an email to artoforelsk@gmail.com. I'll tell you exactly how, and I'll also tell you a little bit more about the details. Gosh. I'm not sure. What are we supposed to do here? So I think we should pass. Then just try to kill one of the Crackling Drakes. If we do kill one of the Crackling Drakes, we should be fine. Attacking for a lot. Radical Idea, yup. Radical Idea discarding the Arclight Phoenix. Radical Idea. Discovery Dispersal. If he finds more Arclight Phoenixes, we're dead. I think. No, we aren't, but we're close. Anyways, we can't use the dive down to protect the Tempest Djinn from being dead. We're going to just double block and block, I think. Whew! Another Arclight Phoenix. That's bad. I don't think we can leave from here. Dive down you. That's not even close. We have to. Spell Pierce the Shock. Yup. So, double block here, block here. We need a Tempest Djinn and a land. Are we dead? There is one way we're not. If we draw one drop. Of course, our opponent can just not block, and then we draw 2 cards, and then we're dead, no matter what. But I'm not sure our opponent sees it. Yes, please. Ooh, concede. We're dead. Alright. Fair? Fair enough. God. So we want Sleep, we want Syncopate, we want Sentinel Totem. Exclusion Mage is fine. Nightfall Spirit is terrible. Essence Scatter is not that good. Spell Pierce doesn't do enough. It's a little weird because it spells, but yet. So yeah, I think that's how we are supposed to sideboard in this matchup, and yeah. Let's see how it goes. I really don't want to lose the next one, this match and the next one. It would be very bad for me. Right, we would like to play first. This is a great hand. I'm going to keep, and I hope to draw a protection spell of any kind. Dive down. I'm talking to you, dive down. Well, whatever. Island and Electromonster. That's bad. Ugh, I wanted to. Boy. That's really bad. Trickster, yeah. Yeah, this was bad. Okay, great. Discovery. This is gonna be full. I'm gonna do it like this. this is what what interests us, I think. Tempest Jin, go. Lava Coil. Wow, that's a lot of removal. Too much removal. We're playing so much removal. Boy. I don't like it, but I think we should. Our best chance is to draw like one Tempest Jin. No. Actually, no. Just Tempest. Just Tempest Jin. Wow, our opponent drew a lot of cards this turn. Radical idea. I wonder where. Okay. Chronicling Drake. Enigma Drake. We're going to Wizard Retort. Essence Scatter. Our opponent has a clock, we don't. That's the problem. Chronicling Drake. We're going to counter that. Opponent passes. Okay. So that's something. Radical Idea draws a card. That's a lot of radical ideas. God. Radical Idea. Number 3. Alright. Great. Things will cost more mana for our opponent now, which is really good. Entrancing Melody? No, thank you. Shocks. Okay. Opponent. Another Electromancer. And Opt. I don't really know how many Entrancing Melodies our opponent plays, but the version I know, it plays like 3, maybe even 4. I'm not 100% sure. Ah, man. Now there is one card that we're dead to. Okay, so now we have to draw Tempest Jin, otherwise we're probably dead. Tempest Jin, Tempest Jin, Tempest Jin, Tempest Jin, Jin. I'm probably drew a lot of cards. Yet we haven't seen any... Okay, we're dead. Actually, no. Short course? Yuck. Alright. So let's just go to the last match. Now if we don't win this match, I'm gonna be so disappointed. I have like nothing. Come on. What happened? So yeah, if we win this, I'm not going to open the treasure chest. Oh, great. We get to play first. And we see a really good hand. Ooh, nice. Nice. We have like 8 event tickets and almost no play points. Mist Clocked Herald. Go! Scariest start ever. Opponent. Curious Obsession. Pass the turn. Alright. Your opponent probably plays either Drakes. Yeah, most likely. Aww. Shock. Okay. So, I don't want to play the Tempest Vision before I can protect it with the Siren Stormtrooper from Lava Coil or something like that, so I'm just gonna play both. Not 100% sure it's correct, but it's certainly better than just playing the Tempest Gen. At least when we have like 3 lands. 3 mana. Discovery. Yeah, our opponent plays is a Drake's. Crackling Drake into the graveyard, and probably Sulfur falls to the top. Get in for 3. Curious to the top. Island and Crackling Drake. Enigma Drake? I don't know. Crackling Drake is a really powerful card. It doesn't even cost you a card, and it's better than Enigma Drake. Like, by far, by a large margin. By a really large margin. Opponent lets it go. Woohoo! I don't know if it plays any counter spell, but some versions play like come on land. Or Wizard Retort, I guess. I'm happy with it. Pass the turn. Radical idea. Okay. Come on, play Lava Coil. Or something. I just want to counter. Enigma Drake, we're going to counter you. Not gonna resolve, not gonna resolve. To be honest, I never understand people who don't use this ability. Dive down, I guess we can leave it on top. Let this stay alive is like top priority for me. Storm Timer, go. This is a mistake in the mana tapping, but sure. I mean, our opponent should have just both islands or a mountain and an island, but Sulphur Falls can be either of them for mana, and I can think of no card in standard that would care whether an island or a Sulphur Falls would tap for it. Discovery resolves. Did our opponent mill a Discovery? Yep, he did. Short course, right? And Radical Idia. Radical Idia discarding in Arclight Phoenix. Yuck! Their deck is annoying. It wouldn't lie. It won't lie. But this is not enough. And our opponent scoops it up. Okay, so Sentinel Totem, Sleep, Syncopates. We do want them in. Essence Scatter, not that good. Nightfall Spray, out. And Spell Pierce is pretty bad, and yeah. I think that's how we want to sideboard in this matchup. Winning the first game is good, very good. It means that even if we lose the next game, we're on the play, which is huge, especially in this matchup when everyone tries to kill the opponent as fast as possible. Wow! This is crazy. He's at Guildgate. Nice art. Nice art. So we're not going to just put them both because just almost certainly has removal. But good God, this is so great. Alright, so Mistlock Herald. Sentinel Totem. God, wow. Now we want a protection spell. If we draw protection spell, we're... What? Are you going to counter that, opponent? Okay, shock. And opt. Okay. Did our opponent do a mulligan? Or not? Yeah, just skipped. Scry to the bottom. Trickster to the bottom. We want a protection spell. If we draw like a dive down, we win. Almost certainly. Enigma Drake. We don't really care about it. Dive down, please. Island. So we still are going to just curious because no, it won't be 2 for 1. It's just if our opponent kills it, I'm gonna be very disappointed. But it's not gonna be 2 for 1, and we might drop a protection spell like dive down, and then we're going to be very happy. Like I'm not sure winning this is even possible. Dive down, please, please. Missed blocked, please. Tempest Chain. Ah, that was annoying. Good news about the Enigma Drake. We got Sentinel Totem, so we can just make its power 0 whenever we want. And maybe our opponent won't have a removal that can kill the Mistcloaked Herald. He doesn't? Good God. This is so crazy. I'll chart, of course. Oh, okay. Makes sense. We draw Mistcloaked. Get in for 4. God. This is so crazy. Come on, dive down. Dive down, dive down, dive down. Short, of course. Dive down. Wizard's Retort, and a Merfolk Trickster. Let's pass the turn. Hope our opponent doesn't have it this turn as well. Gets in. Merfolk Trickster because we have nothing else to do. There are a lot of cards that would punish us very hard. But if he doesn't have them, we just win. And our opponent can't do anything about it. So I just hope our opponent doesn't have it. Take 0. It's like Entrancing Melody. Opponent plays a Drake. Okay, great. Dive down! Yes! Alright, alright. I'm pretty sure now we just win. So alright, I'm going to pass. I'm not going to like play with fire. I have Trickster, I have then Wizard's Retort, then Dive Down, and I don't have to play the Tempest Chain. I will be fine without it. Alright. Opponent gets in. We will Trickster one of you. Now this means that if our opponent doesn't have any removal that will pass our Wizard Retort / Dive Down, we win. Woohoo! Alright, 4 and 1. 4 and 1. Oh no, 3 and 2. Sorry. 3 and 2. I'm not going to open this chest because I don't have a lot of things. If you want me to open the prizes, you can donate. I'll tell you exactly how much if you send an email to artufarazga@gmail.com. And yes, thank you for watching. I really enjoyed it. 3-2 isn't a bad record. We gained back everything we gained back the entry fee, which is good. And yeah, I mean, we'll see you next time. And I hope next time we'll get a better record. Previous time was 5-0. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.